It's truly with a heavy heart I do this video. We're on the eve of the most successful, biggest boxing event in the history of the entire sport, in the entire history, as far as any of us will probably ever in our lifetime ever see. I'm dedicating this video to the memory of my late brother, DEJUAN BAINES, who tragically passed away July of last year. I really wasn't going to do another video, but my brother and I had debated and talked about the big fight between Manny Pacquiao and, of course, Floyd Mayweather for so long. It seems almost blasphemy not to at least make the effort to do a video. There are so many different facets of the fight we could discuss. Today is, of course, the 30th. We're only a few days away. Today's Thursday, so we've got 2 days until the big event. My brother's prediction was Floyd Mayweather all the way. You know, he always was a Floyd Mayweather fan. He would never go against Floyd Mayweather in no size, shape, or form, and I respected that because I knew Floyd Mayweather is definitely a top competitor. The biggest asset that Floyd chose to make me think he's going to also win the fight, despite me being a Manny Pacquiao fan. Floyd Mayweather made the comment that Manny Pacquiao is a reckless fighter. I can agree with that, but at the same time, that what makes Manny's appeal. A fighter who's willing to be daring and take chances. Skip Bayless and the guys on YouTube was talking about if Floyd Mayweather was a 47-0 safety first fighter who didn't have the bravado and all those things you hate about him, the fight wouldn't be this big, and I agree. But to get through all the rhetoric, get straight down to the business of what we're discussing. My prediction is going to be a little strange. I'm going to give you a little history first. If you can remember or you go far enough back to Pernell Whitaker versus Chavez, here we had two rival companies. We had the Don King Promotions and Production, and of course Bob Baraman is top rank, who was promoting Pernell Whitaker at the time. No one felt they could make the fight happen. The fight happened. It was simply called The Fight. The biggest fight of that generation at the time. I forget. I know it was 1993. I can't remember the month, but the fact of the matter was the fight was spectacular in one aspect. The estimation from Emmanuel Stewart was going to be, who's going to win the fight? I think Pernell is going to surprise a lot of people. Talking about undefeated Chavez, 80-something to 0, devastating body puncher. Pernell Whitaker had a title belt at junior welterweight, and they were supposed to talk about unifying, but Georgie Benton says no, let's wait a little bit. Pernell Whitaker goes up to welterweight, defeats Buddy McGirt twice, and then has an opportunity to make this big fight happen. Zoom forward just a little bit. We're talking about a guy who was a hit and don't get hit artist, southpaw. Pernell Whitaker, one of the best of all time. Truly a talented fighter, gifted. The similarities to as far as being a master craftsman of his era of Floyd Mayweather kind of stops there because they were different. The training methods are different. I don't think Pernell Whitaker ever really liked the training part of the sport. He'd like to go out there and do his razzmatazz and do his thing. I think it kind of came naturally to him. Yeah, but I can't see like to say this. For some professional do videos and yawning, but it's long day and tired. Floyd Mayweather brings defense, granted chin, except for the punch that I feel like Zab Judah should have got credit for the knockdown. He's never been off his feet, except for the Castillo fight. I think he's honestly won all the fights he's been in. Ultimately, it's going to come down to three things, in my opinion, that was going to win this fight. Who sticks to their game plan, who is able to impress their will on the other fighter, and who's able to do the one thing that no other fighter has been able to do against the other. Make them doubt themselves. Even in the fight where he got knocked out by Juan Marquez, up until that one split second, he didn't see that punch. Manny Pacquiao knew he could beat this guy until he went to sleep. Floyd Mayweather has never, in my opinion, had a doubt that he could win. Now, his comments are giving you the idea of just how serious an opponent that Manny Pacquiao is. This guy is saying, well, one fight doesn't define my career. Manny Pacquiao's a competitor. He's reckless, but he's a competitor. He's laying the basis for, just in case, you never know what can happen in boxing. So he's saying, we're going to see how it plays out. I know what Floyd Mayweather is going to do. When he fought Canelo, I know what he's going to do. Every time he fights someone like Cotto or someone that's a big puncher, someone that is dangerous, he goes in with his guard up, hands up, like he did with McDonald. McDonald got him on the ropes and beat him around a little bit. And he got himself kind of right, started firing back. Floyd Mayweather was too talented, too slick, too defensive, too sharp. Manny Pacquiao can throw as many punches as he wants. And he might even hurt Floyd a little bit here and there. But I think the Marcos McDonald fights 1 and 2 was a practice for Manny Pacquiao. In my opinion, single punch, Marcos McDonald punches harder than Manny Pacquiao, even though he don't have the speed. Floyd took a full-fledged shot from McDonald, and he gets hurt, but he stayed upright. We can say what if all we want. What if it was early in the round? We can say all that we want. The bottom line is, I think Manny Pacquiao is going to do better than people expect, but still come up short in this fight. I'm going to go on a limb and say the fight's going to be declared a draw. Now I'm going to tell you why. Because even though Pernell Whitaker dominated Chavez 117-111, the fight was declared a draw. The only way Manny Pacquiao will lose his fight straight out, and Floyd also, is if either one gets knocked out or a cut or something like that. I see the first 3 rounds being a chess match between the two fighters. Manny's going to jump in, get countered with the overhand or that check hook a couple times. Going to make him honest. Then Manny Pacquiao's going to go into a mode where he's going to have to be a little more careful. That's not his fight. He's going to be surprised about how hard Floyd Mayweather can punch. And with the chopping wood and everything, he's probably going to be a lot harder to muscle around in the ring. Now, the Margarito fight probably makes him think, oh, he can beat a big guy easy. The only reason why I'm a little bit concerned about the Manny Pacquiao Mayweather fight is the one punch that Manny Pacquiao gets hit by everybody is that straight right hand. Floyd Mayweather has an exceptional ability to time a fighter, southpaw or otherwise, just right, and catch him with that pull counter, or either catch him with a straight, sneaky overhand right. Chris Algieri is nowhere near the credibility of Floyd Mayweather, and he kept tagging Pacquiao the entire fight. My opinion is going to be Floyd Mayweather is going to win 5 rounds. Pacquiao is going to get 9 rounds. They're going to switch back and forth. It's going to be a split decision draw. Will it be a rematch? Who knows? Will it be a knockdown? No. There's not going to be no knockdowns and no knockouts. It's not happening. You're not going to knock out Floyd Mayweather. And I don't think Mayweather's going to knock out Pacquiao. Because in order to do that, he's going to either catch him with one shot and drop him, it's not going to happen, or he's going to have to go after him, which I don't think is going to happen. He went after Cotto and his face got all messed up. Cotto, those punches, he kind of does this all night, which Floyd even said in the thing, but leading up to the fight for the All Access, so we already know it is what it is. But I'm at 8 minutes and some change and running kind of long. I want to dedicate this video to my late brother who did not live to see this fight. Floyd Mayweather fan. He's definitely gonna. If he had been here, it would have been going crazy. We'll probably have a fight party. I may do a live interview from the fight party. I'll see what happens. Aiken Services, First Class Taxi is this location for our proposed fight party. We'll see what happens. But in the meantime, that's my prediction. If I have to be a gun to my head and pick one, Floyd Mayweather, unanimous decision. Otherwise, I think it's gonna be a split decision draw. Don't be surprised. Crazier things have happened. Avery Baines, Zemo's son. You can check me out on YouTube. You can check me out on Facebook. And coming soon, it's going to be Avery's Mobile Eatery. I'll be doing live videos, also doing live dishes. As a sous chef, I'm going to be performing in certain areas, making meals right on the spot. It's going to be something spectacular to look forward to. But at the same time, I'm going to continue doing boxing shows. Every now and again, there'll be something that interests me, and I'll do a little video for those who still subscribe and check me out. So, hoping to see you soon. Remember, it's going to be an exciting fight. But don't be surprised if something tricky happens. You heard me?